Have you ever walked into a place and you feel like someone is following you, but you cannot see them? Have you ever gone into a place and you feel someone calling your name, but when you look around, you see no one? Now you need to understand that this life is spiritual. Just because you cannot see something with your physical eyes, it doesn't mean it does not exist. Our eyes usually receive less than 1% of electromagnetic spectrum, which means that 99% of reality has been hidden from our sight. There are many reasons why you could hear someone calling your name, or why you could feel like someone is following you. And this is where our intuition and sensory awareness is very important. When you hear someone calling your name, and when you look around, you cannot see them, this is what you need to know. When you hear someone calling your name, it means that you are tuning into subtle frequency, and it can either be an ancestral whisper, a spirit, or your higher self trying to reach out. When you hear this sound, you don't need to respond. It is an urge of paying attention to your surrounding, your environment, or something important. If this sound is from your ancestral lineage, your higher self, or even your spirit guides, your sensory awareness will let you know. If this sound is from a deceiving spirit, your sensory awareness will let you know. Sometimes you can hear this sound when you have a heightened intuition or when you have a psychic sensitivity. It can mean that you are entering into a liminal space between worlds, between thoughts, where your perception sharpens beyond the physical. Whenever you go into a place and you feel watched, or even you feel like someone is following you, that is a sign of an hidden spirit, or even an energetic being around you, but you cannot see them with your physical eyes. But your sensory awareness is aware that something is around most of the time. When you feel watched or being followed, especially when it comes to nature, it is a sign of elemental forces or even elemental beings. I will come to talk about elemental beings psychologically. When you are stressed, when you are fatigued, and when you have sensory overload, our brain can misinterpret sound and create phantom voices. Our brain is more like a supercomputer that controls our reality. And just like computers, our brain can also misfire and misinterpret things. Sometimes when you feel followed, it can reflect your own energy extending outward and bringing awareness into space. It could also be a sign of energetic entanglement. It can mean that someone who is energetically linked with you at that moment is thinking about you. Most of the time, these sounds and even the sensory awareness of being followed occurs when you are in transitions, either physically, emotionally, or spiritually. They mark a crossing point, inviting you to pause, listen, and perhaps perform a ritual to anchor your presence or even receive a message. Now you know.